Jim, just give us your immediate thoughts after that one.
It was a really tough afternoon for us. Obviously we had a game plan in mind, and I thought the shape and the structure behind the ball was really good from the off. But unfortunately we concede that first goal that we think is so avoidable on our part. McGregor receives the ball on the edge of our 18-yard box. It's a little bit too easy to get goal side, and then we don't put enough pressure on the shot to prevent the ball creeping at the near post. The second one is quite similar, really. We know the quality that Jota has got, hence why Celtic paid $8 million for him in the January transfer window. But he favours coming in on his right foot. When he does come along the edge of the 18-yard line, we then need to try and engage, and we need a midfielder or a defender to get out there a little bit quicker and try and put a block on. So at 2-0, obviously it's a mountain to climb, but the message at half-time was the next goal. If we can get it, then we can maybe increase the tension and create a little bit of anxiety within here. But I've got to credit Celtic. They have got such high standards and consistency all season. We were hoping that they might have one eye on next week, given that they're still in that tie against Bayern Munich. But that's the professionalism of this team, and they are relentless, and I think that's the bottom line. We've got to credit the opposition sometimes, and unfortunately today we were just beaten by the better team.
Yeah, you touched on it there briefly, but I know we worked quite hard through the week on trying to force Celtic wide, so the frustration must be that those 2 goals have come from Celtic dancing through the middle.
Obviously we wanted to be compact. We know that they are looking for those balls between the lines into the striker's feet, and but the wingers give them great width, and it's really important then we do well in those 1v1s. And I thought we defended the box really well for set plays and for the amount of crosses that Celtic put in our box. But it is 2 shots from distance that has put us on the back foot, really. The third goal, the game is over at that point, but we're looking for a free kick that's never going to be given, and it's a great finish from Ida in the end. But I think it's important to put these types of games in perspective. You need Celtic to have an off day. We need to be at our best. Unfortunately, neither of those 2 things happened. But it's about the next 7 games now for us. We're still in a very good position. As a group, we're really relaxed about the situation, albeit results of late haven't been good enough. But again, I think when you break those results down, 2 of them here at Parkhead, 1 against Rangers, and 3 1-0 defeats that could have went either way. We're not being too hard on the boys. I think they gave everything on the day, but as I said, ultimately we were outplayed and beaten by the top team in the country.
You alluded to it there, but days like today probably aren't going to be season defining, but the next 2 games that are coming up probably will be.
Yeah, look, we don't come into these games and admitting defeat and just some people talk about it being a free hit. We had a positive mindset coming into the game. We knew the dangers that Celtic have got. They can hurt you in a number of different ways, and I thought over the whole piece we done well enough in terms of sticking to the task. But these next 7 are huge. We had good backing from the Dundee United supporters today. They travelled through here in good numbers, and as always we appreciate that. But we really need them to be turning out in good numbers at Tannadice in the next couple of home games against Motherwell and Hibs.
Yeah, we've had a few away games on the bounce, so how nice will it be to get back in front of our home support?
Yeah, we feel as if we've been on the road for a little while now, so and obviously having the free week last weekend, so it'll be good to get back to Tannadice on Saturday. And every game now that we go into from here to the split are all games that we believe we can win, and we have to have that mindset.
If we engage quite high up the park like we did in that second half again today, then that'll be good in terms of trying to get them behind us from the start.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we try and engage with Celtic here today, and sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't, and then they break lines and they penetrate you, and then they're running at your back 4, which is not what you want. But we have to remember we're not going to be playing against that level of opposition in the next 7, albeit we respect all of the teams that we're going to play in the upcoming fixtures. There's nobody at the level that Celtic are at. They've got such strength and depth. They can make 5 changes to their team here today, and the people who are coming in are just as good as the ones coming out. Jota starting today, they paid $8 million for him in the January window. So we have to understand the gulf that's between them as a club and where we're at as a team at the moment. But Motherwell on Saturday is huge. We need to get back to winning ways, and we need to come up with a game plan and a team that's capable of doing that.